Welcome back, guys. In this lecture, we're going to continue with editing the product here. So far, we are able to click on this edit button, and this URL has a ID, and which is what we make use of to fetch that specific product into this component here. And as you can see, we display the specific product name so far. Right now it's a blank slate, but that's where we gotten thus far. Okay, my network's slow right now, but as you can see, okay, finally we have this showing up. So we just want to continue on. The goal here is simply to use our get categories action function, which we built out in a previous lecture, and use that within a use effect. Again, the use effect executes as soon as that component mount, and that's usually where you want to perform your HTTP API requests. Okay, and that's what we're going to make use of in this lecture. And then finally at the end, we're just going to test that we do receive the categories from the Redux store, and that's all we're going to do. Okay, so it should be fairly short, this lecture here. So let's go ahead and start this off. Okay, so we're going to set up the get categories and use effect. And as I said, we already built out this action function in the past. If I open up my side panel, I can show you. Let's see, if I go to my Redux actions, category actions, you see we got get categories right here. Okay, get categories action is available to us, and it makes this HTTP request using Axios to API category, which fetches our product. And at that point, the categories should be stored in the Redux global state and available to us. Okay, so let's go ahead and use that. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to copy this here, paste, and I'm going to say change this route here to its category actions, and what we want is get categories. All right, so next, as I said, we're going to make use of this inside the use effect. We already have a use effect we're making use of here. Okay, and that's where we're dispatching a get product, and what I can do is right beneath it dispatch another action, Redux action, and that will be the get categories. And this doesn't take any arguments, just like this. All right, so within our use effect, it will dispatch the get product and also the get categories. So I'm going to save that, and that should be it for that. Set up get categories and use effect. Let me mark this off. Next, extract categories from the Redux using use selector. Okay, so at this point, us dispatching it here should take care of all that stuff, and we should have categories available to us in the Redux store. So we're going to extract that property from the Redux store. The way we're going to do that is, so we're going to extract categories and use state, and then categories here. All right, so that should be it for that. So I'm going to save that. Let's see, extract categories from Redux using use selector. All right, and then finally we're going to test the output. All right, make sure that we have categories arriving to us as soon as the component mounts, and that this is filled in with our categories. So the way we're going to test this out is over here in the return. What I'm going to do is I'm going to replace this here, this product name, for, and do JSON.stringify and then categories. Okay, I'm going to save that, and now if I click on this turkey burger, any one of these really, I'm going to click any of the edit buttons. So if I click edit here, you can see here JSON stringify is outputting our result here. So categories is has been fetched and we have it available to us now. All right, and that was it. So we have successfully accomplished that, and we can proceed on to the next lesson. Until then, I'll see you later.